What's up? What's up?
Hey you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe.
Hey you guys, so I'm here for another video. I'm doing a review for a scary movie. So yes, today I just finished watching Scary Movie 6 and guys, let me tell you, I can't stop laughing. Like that movie. If you guys have not seen this movie, scroll past this video. Spoiler alert, if you guys have not seen this movie, scroll past the video. So I saw the movie today and I could not stop laughing. Like certain movies that I watch, I don't find funny, but as always, because of the producers, the Wyland brothers, they always seem to make scary movie hilarious. Now going into details, like for instance, the reason why I watched this film because I used to love Scary Movie 1, guys, and all the actors and actresses from Scary Movie 1, they are in Scary Movie 6. So that's why I decided to watch it, and they all did a phenomenal job, guys, as always, a phenomenal job, okay? I love that they brought the Scream back, the Scream character back. So in the beginning of the movie, guys, they had Tiana Taylor. For some reason, Tiana Taylor, she plays in all these movies, which is odd, but I'm not saying that she's not a good actress, but it's like she plays in almost every movie that we watch. But yes, they did have Tiana Taylor in the beginning of the film. Like in the first film of Scary Movie, it related to that part with the girl. They relate back from there. If you guys saw Scary Movie 1, you would know like when they say, oh, what's your scary movie? But Tiana Taylor nailed that scene and it was just too funny, guys. You guys have to watch. I'm not gonna like describe all of it, but that scene was just funny with Tiana Taylor, and they, started beating up Scream and stuff like that. I love the part when they brought Cindy back. She was still playing Cindy, but then she was funny how she was portraying the old lady. If you guys saw Final Destination, which is too funny, she had a bunch of locks on her doors, so no one can't get in. Just like in Final Destination, the old lady did the same thing. Now people kept saying that she was portraying the lady in Halloween, but it wasn't given that. When I saw like the penny in the movie, I was like, yes, this is giving Final Destination vibes, guys. But yeah, so it was not giving Halloween, okay? And I like how I was never really a fan of my horror movie, but Brenda played Ma, right? So it was a lot of politics going on, a lot of racism going on in the movie. So I understand that it is mixed reviews about this movie. And then some people say that this movie wasn't funny. And me, honestly, I think this movie was phenomenal. And I think it was funny. I don't know. Because like I said, I watched funny movies before. And I don't find some of the movies funny at all. So in my opinion, I think it was funny. So and the people in the theater that I was watching the movie, they was laughing too. So I wasn't the only one laughing, guys. So I liked how they had a little girl that's called Tuesday, but she's dressed up as Wednesday. So you can confuse her name with Tuesday and Wednesday. And yeah, that's Cindy's daughter. Yeah. So Cindy has two daughters in this film, and Brenda has a daughter and a son, which is funny. Of course, Shorty is the same. And I love how they brought that iconic "What's up?" I love it. I was like, yes, they have to bring that back because I feel like if they bring back all the old characters, they need to bring that back. I loved how they brought Cindy's iconic phrase in every of her movies that she would play. She always be like, "What are you waiting for?" And then she'll turn around in the circle. "What are you waiting for?" I love that. And I was like, I hope they bring that. And they did. That was like, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Even as she's older now, she still brought that iconic thing back. Um, Now, Doofy. I love that they brought him back because in Scary Movie 1, he was the killer. He ended up being the killer, and then You know, guys, if you notice that Doofy, he is not retarded. He's pretending to be retarded because if you guys watch the ending of the first film, he was disguised as a officer. He took everything off and he was pretending to walk like that, you know, guys. And I was like, ooh. So he ended up being a handsome looking guy. He's not what, you know, what it seemed, but he's pretending to be retarded. Well, anyways, he was cool. He played his role cool. But what was the disturbing about it with his role when they got in the elevator in the hospital? You know, Scream was trying to kill Tuesday and they got in the elevator. He started pressing all the buttons like a little kid would do. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with him? Like, really? Is it that necessary to press all the buttons while everyone's in the elevator? Like, that was kind of weird, but I'm just like, okay. Remind me of like little kids. So this remind me like when I used to, when I was younger, well, not a kid, and me and my mother would go in the elevator and all the buttons would be pressed. That's kind of annoying and frustrating. You guys understand? Like, why would he press all the buttons for if we're not even going up to the same floors? I don't know. I find that very disturbing, but disturbing and funny. Anyways, it was a little odd. But he gets killed. So, but he did play his role good. I was like, I'm glad they brought Doofy back because I feel like if they was gonna bring Cindy and Brenda back and everyone else back, they have to bring Doofy back. They brought the news reporter back. She was cool too, and I like that they brought her back as well, guys. And also, I loved how they portray Smile in the movie. Like Bobby didn't really do much; he just was smiling, and that's it. So they portrayed him as a psycho in a psych ward, you know, facility, and all he do was smile like, "You're gonna die. They're gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. You gonna die." Like I enjoyed it. It was phenomenal. And I'm trying to see what else. I loved how they put the Terrifier in the movie. Someone dressed up as him was so nice. And like I said, guys, do not bring kids to this movie because this is not for kids. I'm telling you right now, it's not for kids. It's an adult film. Overall, the movie was good. It was really, really good. I'm trying to see if I left out anything else. Like I said, they all did a phenomenal job. Which was funny in the ending, though. So they found out who was the killer in the ending. They ended up, so the killer was basically, I don't know, the other girls, well, the guys, Brenda's son's girlfriend. She calls her, you know, a 304 because, you know, she's, you know, out there, whatever. She ends up being the killer. And then I found Shorty. I was like, what? Shorty's the killer? Dressed up as Scream. And then it was funny, they had, what's his name? Shit. I forgot his name, guys. The basketball player as one of the Scream guys. And I'm like, what? And they end up killing the basketball player. Yeah, Shaquille Shaq or something like that. They end up killing him and I was like, wow, so they end up just killing him and stuff like that. So that was funny. But I like that he played his little short part in there. Yeah. So the ending part, which was kind of disturbing again, and it was funny at the same time, is that they end up killing their own kids, guys. And I was like, what? Brenda was the only one that was smart. She was like, guys, you don't think there's something wrong with this picture here? We just killed our own kids. And he's like, who cares? We're the OGs. And it ends up like that. And I'm just like, wow, they just killed their own kids. And I'm like, wow, that's just crazy, guys. Crazy. But overall, it was good. It was really good. And I like that they did add Megan inside there, which is funny. She played her little part, the person dressed up as Megan, which was Scream again, which was Scream. And yeah, I think it was phenomenal. This was really good, guys. You guys definitely need to check it out. It's a funny movie. And I'm glad I had some alcohol to drink because I couldn't stay in my seat. And I laughed from the beginning of the movie all the way to the end. Now, after the ending credits, they share a weird thing. I don't even think it's related to Scary Movie 6, but they share I don't know, I don't even know if it's a movie, but I'm like, wait, this is not connected to Scary Movie 6. But it was funny though, but I forgot what it was about. But yes, guys, this will conclude my review. I am going to give this movie a 10 out of 10, and I really enjoyed it, and you guys definitely need to check it out. So don't listen to the mixed reviews. So yes, guys. So my next video will be a try on haul. I will be posting that up next week, guys. Stay tuned for my try on haul. And again, guys, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.